again, congratulations on being a part of this 2020 Hall of Honor class. When did you get the news and find out you were selected?
Actually, spoke with Hunter Yurchek probably about a week or so ago. He had gave me a call, and he just said he wanted to personally call out the inductees and just give them the heads up and let us know that we were going to be inducted into the Hall of Honor. And like I said, it's a great honor. I've had so many recognitions from the University of Arkansas, and just to be able to go into the Hall of Honor, man, it's just unbelievable for me.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about all the different Hall of Fames that you're a part of. Just recently got inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. But where does this one rank because it is so personal and unique to the university?
For me, being an Arkansas kid and wanting to be at the University of Arkansas my whole life growing up, this is definitely right up there at the top, man. Being inducted into the College Hall of Fame, the Arkansas Hall of Fame, those are definitely great. But, just how much of the Razorback blood that run through me and, being a member of the University of Arkansas Sports Hall of Honor, man, that's one of those ones that it's right at the top.
You're at that point in your life and in your career that Hall of Honors, Hall of Fames, this is how things are happening right now, not necessarily playing anymore. You're kind of at the Hall of Fame stages, which has got to be cool, and it's got to be able to give you some time to kind of reflect on the career that you've had.
It definitely does. I've been spending a lot of time at home lately, so just to sit back and think of some of the things, man, it's just unbelievable. Even just sitting around a few weeks ago, they sent back a lot of my trophies and things that I sent out for the College Hall of Fame. They sent a lot of those back, just to sit there and open it back up and look at those and, just reflect on them, man. It's something that I would have never thought about as a kid. As a kid growing up, I just wanted to, get out of Oak Grove High School and go to the University of Arkansas and, to do the things that I did there is something that I never could have foreseen or anything. And so, it's definitely great. And it's a lot of, I have to give a lot of credit to the guys that were around me as far as my teammates, my coaches, the training staff, all the athletic staff. They really helped me out to get to where I am.
Have you looked at the rest of the class? There's two other guys for football, much older than you. Corey Beck is a part of this class as well. So it's a good collection of former athletes.
It's definitely a great group of guys going in, man. Like I say, a lot of those guys are a few years older than me, and so I wasn't very familiar with them, but I've definitely heard the names, But being able to go into the Hall of Honor with a lot of those guys, man, it's just great.
Do you remember watching Corey Beck on TV playing?
Oh, it go back some years for me. I can't just think of it off the top of my head now.
Yeah. What's life been like for you during quarantine and kind of having to stay at home in Dallas, I think, and just hang out with the family?
It's actually been great for me. I have two little girls now that have a 2-year-old, and my other little girl, she'll be getting ready to turn 1 here in September. And I have 3 older boys that live with their moms, and just going playing football a lot of times. I was gone a lot of times and missed a lot of things with them. But just being able to be home, be around my wife and my family, it's just been great.
Has it given you some time to kind of think about what you want to do next and what the next chapter of Darren McFadden's life is going to be?
Still kind of in the air on it. I've been thinking about those things, but I just haven't put my finger on one thing. But a lot of people always recommend coaching to me, but I know with coaching, the hours that come with it, and I played those hours as far as college and NFL, and that's a year-round job. And so, but I would definitely love to be able to do something with the university, not necessarily being a coach there, but just to be able to do anything with the university and just be around a football program is something that, like I said, growing up, being a Razorback fan, is still run through my veins very, very good. And so just being able to be around the university, be around those guys, I would love to do something like that.
Yeah, I know the program, the fans would love to have you back up here on the Hill. I want to see if you can maybe put yourself back into being a player right now in 2020. Such an unprecedented time that we're in right now. The SEC, as of right now, going to kick off on September 26th. But if you're a student athlete and a football player, how do you think you would approach this season?
The thing I would like to just try to give some advice to them as far as, like, you never know what's going to happen. So at the end of the day, you have to be prepared and just be ready. If the season kicks off, then you're ready for it. But the one thing you don't want to do is kind of take it lightly and not be so prepared. And then they say the season is a go, and then you're like, oh man, I'm catching up 2 or 3 weeks later. So I would definitely say, I would definitely prepare myself just like it's going to be a regular season, and just continue to work and grind.
How beneficial do you think it is for these kids, especially with the SEC playing an all SEC schedule, to be able to play football. I know there's a lot going on. The Big Ten is canceled, the Pac-12 is canceled, but how grateful these student athletes should be that their season as of right now is still a go.
You know, that's something right there. You have guys that are seniors and juniors. Some guys maybe juniors getting ready to leave or anything. So you definitely have to be very appreciative of just being able to play. Because, like you say, some conferences have already canceled their seasons for the year, and I know a lot of those guys are going to miss it. I don't know how they're going to do it as far as some of the senior guys or junior guys that were ready to leave. But you know, I would definitely be very happy about it. You know, like I say, I would still be prepared and ready to go.
What do you think about this all SEC conference season? A lot of people have talked about getting rid of those non-conference games, only playing SEC schools or Power 5 schools. This is going to be fun for these guys to start right off the bat with on the road with who did they start with again? Georgia. I was like, oh my gosh, Georgia.
No, I think that's gonna be great, man. You're gonna have to be prepared and bring your hard hat on because SEC ball is not like you're not gonna get any warm up games from smaller schools or anything like that. You're gonna have to be prepared and be ready to play. It's funny. I seen like a meme thing the other day. It was talking about like the top 25 schools, and I think like 7 schools was from the SEC, and you know somebody come in and they're like, that's not the top 25. That's the Arkansas schedule, and it was pretty funny to me.
Yeah. From afar, what do you know about Sam Pittman and him and his staff that he's built and trying to turn this program around?
You know, I've heard a lot of great things about Coach Pittman since the day he stepped on campus, you know, and I wish it was the time that I could get up there and meet him. With everything going on, it's been pretty hard. But, you know, I love what he's been doing as far as like recruiting and getting the guys ready. And, you know, I think that's something that we definitely need right there. And he's been doing a great job at that. And so I'm excited to see how he put everything together.
Awesome. DMAC, thanks for the time and the best to your wife and your kids.
Appreciate it. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, you too.